I think we learned a lot just with playing against other teams instead of playing against ourselves. For us, learned about our competitiveness, especially in that last game against Brisbane. Our fight back, even though we were down somewhat big in the first half, to fight back and make it a close game at the end, and just tune up a couple things going into the first game of the season.
Obviously, you don't get any wins down there, but did you learn that you're up there and you're competitive with those guys?
All right, absolutely. I think we learned that our talent can compete with anybody in the league, and this just comes down to our execution and how hard we play.
Kyrin, Jackson, Kyle, all going for that first game. You're embracing that next man up mentality.
Yeah, of course. We got Tad in. He was with us in the preseason during our Hell Week, getting all the trainers in, and he's been doing a great job. And like you said, next man up. Regardless of what happens, we're gonna go out with the five on the floor and compete.
Round one, how you feeling? You guys excited to get out there?
No, we're super excited. Obviously, like you said, we didn't win any at the Blitz, and then obviously it's preseason, but you never want to lose, so we're really ready to go get our first win.
Hoopsfest is a concept everyone knows about in Perth. Is that something that's
Is
that something you're looking forward to, the Hoopsfest concept?
Yeah, of course. It's just a big event for basketball, and just in my time in Australia, I see how much the basketball has grown and the love from the community. It just grows every year, so I think the Hoopsfest is a good thing to just put that in perspective and help grow it even more.
Your role in these opening couple of games, what's Forde been kind of saying to you?
Just come in, do my job, knock down some shots, space the floor, and play lockdown defense.
I know that you're from America and everything. What's your favorite bit about Australia and being new to the country?
My favorite bit about Australia, I would say the weather. Definitely the weather. It gets a little cold down south, but it's been nice beaches, just a good place to get outside.
Do you want to ask if he has one eye on the next game at home against his old team, Adelaide?
Do you have one eye on your next game at home against your old team, Adelaide?
I said I paid a little extra attention to that one. Obviously, you never want to lose to your old team, so I marked that one on the calendar. But you want to win every game at the same time.
Yeah, obviously, Kyrin going down wasn't ideal, but it was able to give us a couple of different perspectives with the lineup, the areas that we need to work on, especially when we're down a point guard, things that we need to fine tune and where we need to put that ball. But no, again, from a coaching perspective, a lot to take away on, a lot to work on, and from that, this week's been really productive.
Tad joining the group, what's he kind of been like once he added in those first week?
Yeah, I mean, thrown in the deep end. So with all 3 point guards out, Tad's going to get a great opportunity, and it's on him to sort of take the bull by the horns and relish in that opportunity. So, I'll be eager to see how he goes.
Kyle and Taryn, for the first 2 games kind of been the timeline. That's still the timeline?
Hopefully, yep. Kyle's probably a bit more game to get day to day. So we will take him to Perth with the hope that we can potentially play him. But we'll see how we go. We don't want to run the risk of re-injury by bringing him back too early. But no, we'll take Kyle with the idea that, there could be potential minutes. Taryn, obviously, round 3 against Tassie is probably more of a likely timeline.
Rob obviously stepped up the ball during the absence. Is he going to do that again in Hoopsfest?
Yeah, we've actually given him a little bit more of a playbook to work with rather than just throwing him in there and expecting him to navigate it. The helpful thing too is he's got Sam Wardenberg as a big to work off, who, as I've always said, has got a bit of a point guard mind in a forward centre body. So having those two on the court to sort of share that responsibility will be really important.
The Hoopsfest kind of atmosphere, is that something you guys are excited for in the inaugural time?
It'll be full circle for me. I started out as a video intern in the stadium we're going to go play in. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably take a moment to try and find my old chair where I had to sit up in the back row and pan the camera back and forth and burn the DVD for the opposition coach. But it feels like a lifetime ago now. And I think it also just shows credit to Larry and everybody else that the growth of the NBL during that time. I mean, when I started out, you maybe got a 30-second soundbite on the back end of a news coverage. There was no TV, there was no online streaming. The website was barely updated. Again, you had to operate on a system of swapping DVDs with other coaches. Now, obviously, the NBL is just a world-class product.
Robertson at the end there. Any concerns there, or just anything else?
Just Rob being Rob, taking a breather.
And lastly, obviously a bit of noise around about Roman next star's program. Is he someone you're talking to, you're looking at?
We spoke to Roman back in April, May, and then we spoke to him again at the Blitz. My stance with Rose pretty much remained the same. I like him as a person. I like him as a player. There's obviously a few extra bells and whistles that comes with the whole Next Star package that's connected to it. So you sort of move away from just talking directly with a player, and you're dealing with all the commercial content and so forth that comes with it. I think the NBL's probably got a little bit more over enthusiasm than I do with it. I like Roman, but obviously it's got to be the right fit for everybody, which in a next star situation also includes that, you know, the what comes with being a next star. So, you know, the discussions are open, but I don't think I'm breaking down any doors just yet.
And just on the Hawks, how do you think you line up against them game one?
We'll find out. Pretty good. I think there's some areas of easy points that we can look to target, but obviously, you know, there's some things that we need to tidy up ourselves so we're not bleeding it down the other end.
Final question, do you want to ask Adam? So, Adam, talk us about this hat, and are we going to be seeing it for the rest of the season, and what does it mean?
Are we going to be seeing this hat for the rest of the season, and what does it mean?
Yeah, you will, and it's house secret, so it will probably come out all in due time, but yes, you will see it throughout the whole season. For now, we'll keep it cryptic.
Wait, ask him where he got it from.
Where'd you get it from?
I had to order it online, custom. Awesome. All right, appreciate it. Thank you.